Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Artisan Hour, brought to you by JK Events and Casa Sense. What a beautiful day it's been, so thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Jude Kenyon from JK Events, working to bring events online and directly into your customers' homes. Now, I'd like you to put yourself in the frame of mind of wandering through cobbled streets and admiring gorgeous artisan stalls. Tonight, I'm very excited to be introducing you to our amazing stall holders. We have Matt from Casa Sense Home Fragrance, followed by Liz from Usborne Books. We'll then hear from Heather with Tropic Skincare, and then move on to Andrew Collier and his photography. We'll then go to Leanne, who'll be showing us Temple Spa products, and we'll finish with Jill from Hoogley Home Comforts. If you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments and one of our team will be able to answer that for you. We'd also love it if you're able to give us a shout out on social media. So with no further ado, sit back, relax and enjoy our hour of bringing you some delightful products. First up is Matt from Casa Sense. Matt, what have you got for us this evening?
Hi everyone, I'm Matt from Casa Sense and we specialise in home fragrance. And today I'd like to talk you through two absolutely gorgeous fragrances from our summer collection. Now, recently, whilst we've had the lockdown, we've all been going out for our daily exercise and we've seen some absolutely lovely gardens along the way. But not only do those gardens look great, they also smell great too. But why is that? Well, we've had a lot of hotter weather recently, and when the sun is in the sky and it warms the air, this heat in the atmosphere causes natural oils in the flowers in our garden to combine together. The heat makes those oils evaporate into the air, and that's what gives off the powerful scent that's unique and distinctive to every flower in our garden. So, inspired by nature, we've captured these beautiful aromas into our reed diffusers and room mists. And today I'd like to talk you through two fragrances, Peony and Blush Suede and Pomegranate. So first up we've got Peony and Blush Suede. Now straight away I'm getting the real powerful scent of the peony, but that's mixed with juicy, crisp, fresh apples. Now as we get to the heart of the fragrance in this one, we feel like we're in a real English country garden and we get those notes of carnation, jasmine and rose coming through. And all of this sits on a real oriental rich bed of notes of musk and amber and plum. It's absolutely divine. Now I absolutely love Peony and Blush Suede and I've got one of these in my hallway. When I started, I sold my home. And as I was inviting prospective buyers into the property, straight away as they got over the threshold, they commented how lovely and floral and just like a summer garden the hallway smelt. Now, for those of you that love your florals, but perhaps you prefer just a little bit more fruit, pomegranate could be the fragrance for you. So straight away in pomegranate, we're getting a real mix, almost like a cocktail of fruits really, like a fresh fruity sorbet. We've got vibrant apple and lime and peach and raspberry, and that all combines on a delicate bed of rose petals and lily of the valley. Now, this scent isn't for the faint-hearted, but if you've got a strong and powerful nose, you might really love this one. Now, both of these fragrances are available in our reed diffusers and room mist sprays. Our reed diffusers are 100 millilitres and will continuously and effortlessly scent your home for up to 3 months. Now, it does depend on the placement, so if you have your diffuser on a windowsill in direct sunlight, perhaps near a radiator or an open window, the fragrance oil may evaporate slightly more quickly. But because we test every product in our own homes and also listen to our 5-star customer feedback, we know that you're absolutely going to get 3 months of fragrance from these diffusers. Now each diffuser comes with a choice of either natural or black reeds with contour cap. Now you get 4, and the reeds are very strong so they won't bend, and also they will continuously draw the fragrance oil up from the diffuser for the 3 months. There's no need to flip or turn the reeds in the bottle. They look absolutely perfect on a hallway console table or perhaps as a statement piece in your bathroom. Now onto our room mist sprays. These are 50 millilitres and they come in a beautiful elegant glass spray bottle with a powerful pump action top. So we can see here, just a couple of sprays here will release a really powerful mist into the room. You're completely in control. You can spray as much or as little as you like. And the room mists are perfect for having at hand, perhaps if you've got some unexpected visitors, obviously after the lockdown, or perhaps you just like to have them on the side so that you can freshen up the room as and when you please. And again, our room mists are 100% oil based for that lasting and powerful fragrance. I should also add that all our fragrance oils are vegan friendly and are completely paraben free. Okay, so on to pricing. Our diffusers normally retail for £16 and our room sprays for £11. But today on the Artisan Hour we've got a special offer for you where you can choose any 2 diffusers for £30. Now you might choose to have 2 of the same fragrance because you really love it, or actually you might choose to have 2 different fragrances from our range and perhaps create a mix and a blend of fragrances in your home. We found a lot of customers prefer to have 1 fragrance in the downstairs, perhaps 1 fragrance in another part of the house or upstairs, and really create a scent journey through the home. And we've picked these 2 fragrances from the summer collection for you as they're really complementary and work well with one another. Now, not only are you getting 2 diffusers for £30, but we're also going to throw in completely free luxury gift wrap with a personalised message. So if you want to send diffusers or room sprays to a loved one, you can write a message in our checkout and we'll print that out and pop it in the gift box for you. And as if that wasn't enough, 2 diffusers for £30, luxury gift wrap on us, we're also going to throw in the postage as well. So that's right, free postage, free luxury gift wrap and 2 diffusers for £30. Now we've brought 2 fragrances here for you today, Peony and Blush Suede and the Pomegranate, but this offer applies to all 20 fragrances in our diffuser range online. To take advantage of this offer, all you need to do is head to our website www.casascents.co.uk, add the fragrances of your choice to your basket and enter the code ARTISAN at the checkout and we'll take care of the rest. If you've any questions at all, we'd be delighted to help you. You can speak to us in the Facebook comments below the video stream, or you can take advantage of the live chat feature on our website. Thanks very much, and I'll now hand back to Jude.
Thanks, Matt. That was excellent. I have to say, the sound of the pomegranate is really making me think, yeah, I think I'm going to like the smell of that. Gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Liz from Usborne Books. Over to you, Liz.
Hi, thanks, Jude. This evening, I wanted to talk to you about some of the different books that we have at Usborne. We have over 3,000 books within our catalogue, but today I've just chosen a selection. I'm going to talk to you about some of our fiction books. On the stand behind me, I have a range of our fiction books there, and our books cater for children from birth right through to age 14 plus. Our young adult range, which I will show you some of them this evening. They're also a great read for adults as well. So the first book I'm going to show you this evening comes from our Poppy and Sam of the Farmyard Tales, a classic, goes back many, many years, over 40 years ago, Poppy and Sam were first written about. And for some of you, you'll remember that on every page, there is a duck that you can find, and it still goes on now. So this is for one of our youngest children, beautifully illustrated, bright colours for all the children, and as every page, so there he is just on that page there. The children love to look through this. This is a beautiful book for bedtime stories. It's actually called Poppy and Sam's Bedtime Stories. This retails at £12.99, makes a beautiful present for any little one, hardback book as well. Moving on to some more of our fiction. This book, which is called The Super Miraculous Journey of Freddie Yates, is newly published. It was published in the beginning of this month, in May. I was very fortunate to meet Jenny Pearson, who is the author of this, back in February at a conference, and she was amazing, hilarious, and her book is just fantastic. It follows the journey of 3 young boys who decide to go off on an adventure in their summer holidays to Wales. It's a heartwarming story, full of emotion, makes you laugh, belly laugh, but also makes you cry as well. It's a fantastic story. And I really, really recommend it. And it's also got yellow pages, which I think looks lovely on your bookshelf as well. One of the quotes from this book is being used a lot at the moment, which says, "Superheroes don't wear capes." Very apt at the moment, obviously, with our NHS and our key workers. But in this story, Freddie Yates turns out to be a bit of a superhero. Fabulous book. It retails at £6.99. I really recommend it. Age 4, age 8 plus. And then I showed this book last week. This is one of our young adult books, our fiction books. And this book is a book called The Earth is Singing. And when you read this book and you realise why it's called The Earth is Singing, oh my goodness, it just breaks your heart and really made me cry. It's very, very good read. It's age 14 plus. But as I say, I read it recently and just loved this book. I've sold so many of these copies of these books because it's just incredible. It's about the the Nazi invasion of Latvia, and it's just an amazing book. So if you want a good read during lockdown as an adult, The Earth is Singing, definitely a recommendation there for you. So there are lots and lots of different fiction books, obviously. I can't talk about them all, but there's lots of different sets of books as well. So we have our Cogheart set, which are aimed at age 8 to 13, 14. There's 4 in that series, all really, really popular. Obviously, you can look on my website to see all the different fiction. That's just some of them. The second thing I wanted to talk about today was the books that I have that support mental health. This week, as you may be aware, is Mental Health Awareness Week, with the focus on being kind. I think at the moment, again, really apt for everybody, focusing on mental health and the mental health of our children, as well as our key workers and everybody. It's really difficult being in lockdown. For our children, how do we talk to our children about feelings? How do they express themselves? In one of our books, all about feelings. Amazing book, just to let your children go through and to be able to discuss what feelings are, what their feelings look like, what they feel like. How can they explain when you're feeling grumpy and tired, or you feel anxious? What does it mean? And there's lovely, as you can see, illustrations there which show you ways in which you can talk to your children about their different feelings. It's a beautiful book, retailing at £9.99. There are 2 other books in this series, All About Families and All About Friends. All About Friends is brand new out, and I'm doing a special offer at the moment for all 3 of the books, who are at the top here. All 3 books for £25. They're £9.99 each. But they're a great way to discuss with your children their feelings, what different families look like, and how to deal with friendship as well. Difficult one again at the moment because the children are missing their friends so much. So dealing with how to make friends, how to keep their friends, how to make up after arguments. Another book, which is for our slightly younger children, is called What Are Feelings? Linking this again to develop, talking about their feelings. This links directly to their mental health, thinking about the children, again, discussing their feelings and wondering, what does this feel? What is anxiety? What is being upset? What is worry? And this book really helps the young children to talk about it. So what are feelings? So you've got lovely illustration with all the animals. And there we've got, is it wrong to cry? And then there's a flap. And under the flap, it says, no, you often feel better after a good cry. It also lets others see you're hurt or upset, and then they can try to help you, which I think is beautiful. And then we go through what makes us happy. And again, we've got all the flaps with lots of information underneath. What makes us sad? Are you feeling lonely? How can I cheer up my friends? So lots of questions that can be answered by looking underneath the flap. What makes us angry? What makes us scared? Why do we worry? Well, that's lots of reasons, isn't it, at the moment? Dealing with our feelings, and all of them have questions, and underneath the flaps are the answers for the children. This is first questions and answers. What are feelings? And this is £9.99. Again, there's lots of others within this series as well. And then finally, this book is called Looking After Your Mental Health. It's aimed at age 9+, but I've used this with adults and children. I run some anxiety workshops, and I use this book as well as our Worry book, which I talked about last week. I use both of these books in my workshop for that reason. This book talks about physical health, it talks about mental health, and it talks about emotions and your health. It's got so much detail in it as well. all about the different aspects of your mental health and keeping yourself mentally healthy. It talks about the internet and the danger of the internet. It talks about family and all the different aspects within your mental health that can affect you. This book deals with it. So this is a great book, and this is £6.99. But with our Unworry book, which I mentioned last week, we can have a special offer on this, £8.99 for the Unworry book, £6.99 for the mental health book. I'm offering these two for £13 tonight only. Okay, so if you'd like to have a look at my website, you'll see all of these books on here. It's www.thisislovelybooks.co.uk. So hope to see you next week again and talk about some more books. But if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, either on the Facebook Live, or if you want to go on my website, please just ask any questions you'd like. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, Jude.
Thanks, Liz. That's excellent. You've got some really, really topical books going on there, and certainly about the worry and about the friends. You know, children haven't seen their friends for a long time now, and that's going to be really challenging for them. But thank you. That was absolutely fantastic. So now we have Heather from Tropic Skincare. Hi, Heather. What have you got in store for us this evening?
Well, I'm going to be talking to you about how we can do a lot of self-care at home and really look after ourselves. So at the moment, obviously, there's a lot we're missing, and a lot of people will be missing their trips to the spa, beauty treatments, etc. So via Tropic, we've got some lovely spa-style treatments and relaxation that you can actually enjoy at home. So we have at the moment free delivery on any products that are at least £30, and we also offer a 90-day money-back guarantee, so you can try the products in your own home and be really reassured that you love them. All of our products are completely natural, cruelty-free, vegan approved, and carbon negative. So we've won over 140 awards to date. We do skincare, hair care, body care and makeup, but today I'm going to be talking about our skincare selection range. So our skincare selection range starts off with our smoothing cleanser, and that is absolutely beautiful. It comes with a free bamboo face cloth. The fragrances that you can really smell there are the aloe vera, the eucalyptus and the rosemary, so really beautiful fragrance there. With all of our Tropic products, they're designed really to look after your physical health. They're beautiful on your skin. They're not going to do any damage to you there because they are all completely natural. Your appearance as well, they're really beautiful on your skin, but also to look after your mental health as well. So a lot of essential oils are specifically selected so that when you're doing your treatments, you can breathe deeply and really enjoy those essential oils and really enjoy the spa experience. So the smoothing cleanser on its own is £18, but we do have a ABC kit, which also includes a toner. The toner is actually a spray toner. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it here, but if I give it a quick spritz, and that is really beautiful. You can smell the aloe vera, the rose water, the cucumber. Amazing for days like today, because as well as being a traditional toner, it's also great if you've had a bit too much sun. You can pop that in the fridge, have a spritz, and it feels beautiful. The final part of our ABC kit is our Skin Feast moisturizer. This is really beautiful. It basically is called Skin Feast because it has a feast of 20 different fruits, plants, berries, actives in there. So it's really going to hydrate and nourish, deliver a huge boost of antioxidants to your skin. That's really lovely. Now, the three of those together come in at £56. And if we're likening it to sort of a healthy eating diet, we'd say that's the equivalent of eating a healthy diet, having plenty of fruit and vegetables each day. However, we've got some added extras for you. So if you purchase the cleanser, toner, moisturizer for £56, you will get a free face mask of your choice, which is usually worth £20. Okay, so we have 3 different face masks there, and we really would call this like a weekly workout. So going to the gym once or twice a week. You're going to give yourself a real treat. It's lovely to relax in the bath with one of these. So we've got 3 different face masks. The first does what it says on the tin. It is our facelift. So that's the brightening, tightening. It's got clay, it's got turmeric. It's one of the face masks that sets on your skin. If you smile, it's going to crack. One of those. I really love a face mask that does that. Next is our clear skin. So this is your blemish fighting mask. And again, this is a face mask that's going to set hard on your skin. It's got the spirulina in there. It's got ginger in there. Really beautiful. The third mask is slightly different. This is a deep hydration mask. So this one's going to go on like a thick moisturizer. Doesn't quite set, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's cooling, soothing, hydrating. We've got the wild Australian super berries and the resurrection flower extract in there as well. And you can actually use this as an overnight mask. I've never been brave enough to do that, but you can do so if you really want that boost of hydration. So as I say, you can get the cleanser, the toner and the moisturizer and the choicer mask all for £56. So really bringing that spa experience home to you. If you want to go a step further and add in, for example, like a daily supplement, your vitamins, if you like, you can go ahead and purchase one of our serums. And we actually have an offer at the moment where if you've already purchased the ABC kit for 56, you purchase one serum and you get another one for free. So that means for £98, you can have a real home spa experience. So I'm just going to talk to you quickly about our serums. The first one would be the Pure Lagoon. So this is a blemish prevention serum, which contains blue spirulina in it. So again, sticking with the food analogy, this is the equivalent of the probiotics that you would take. So really balancing the flora and fauna on your skin, using those good bacteria to fight off any spot-causing nasty bacteria. So that's a great one. The next one is our super greens. Now, this is a favourite of celebrities. We've got a few celebrities who like the green super greens. We have Saran Jones is a big fan, Zoe Ball, and we've recently been featured in the Vogue magazine for our super greens. I'll be honest, it's not as beautifully smelling as the others. You have to get on board with the fact that it's healthy. So it's got our tomato oil, it's got the kale, it's got the broccoli, but this is a real nutrient boost for your skin. So the equivalent really of eating like a green smoothie. And you're going to end up with a much more youthful, brighter complexion using this. The third of our serums is our fruit peel. So this is a lot friendlier option than the chemical peels, which always sound a bit scary. So this is a natural chemical peel. So it's going to be using the fruit, acids and enzymes to really exfoliate your skin on different levels as it needs it. So it's a resurfacing serum. It smells beautiful. You've got berries, papaya enzymes and lime in there. Really gorgeous. If you want a product that you're going to put on in the evening, go to sleep, and you're going to see a difference in the morning, this is your product. Okay, so we also have a glowberry serum. I don't have it with me today to show you, but that's a brightening serum. So it's going to remove the appearance of wrinkles, any dark spots, particularly hyperpigmentation due to age. It contains super berries, kangaroo paw flower, and patented vitamin C technology. So it's really difficult to have stable vitamin C in beauty products. And we've used patented technology to make sure that we have that within our glowberry. So it's a really, really good one. We've had clinical studies that show a massive difference after using it for 7 to 28 days. Rainforest Dew would be another serum. And that's basically all about hydration. So really good. You will be up to 46% more hydrated in your skin after using it for just 7 days, which is absolutely incredible. You're going to end up with a dewy, youthful skin afterwards. It's got evergreen fern, matcha tea extracts. So a really lovely one. And the final option for the serums is our Skin Dream. So not technically a serum, but it goes in with the offer of buy one, get one free once you're purchasing the bigger package. So this really is going to be your age-defying firming cream. So you want to pay particular attention to any areas if you have any deeper lines, etc. Goes on in the evening. It's a really beautiful cream that kind of melts in. It's got all the shea mura butters in there as well. So it smells absolutely beautiful and really does plump up the skin there. It's got the age-defying firming plant-based bioretinols as well, which are really important. So that's our skincare selection. As I say, you can purchase all the products individually. If you have a look in the chat comments, it's got all my details. I am Heather Bennett Tropic, so Tropic Skincare with Heather Bennett. You can contact me via the chat, etc. All the products, as I say, you can buy separately, but you can purchase that ABC kit for 56. You get the free face mask, or for 98, you get the additional 2 serums in there as well. I've got one final product just before I go, just to show you, which is our eye care. We have 2 gorgeous eye products. The first one, you can see that it's really kind of useful shape that you can just pop in your handbag. You twist here, and I don't know whether you can see that, it's a ceramic tip there that you just pop underneath your eye there. So this is our daytime. It's lightweight, and you can pop that on anytime you want. It's got the cucumber in there that's really going to deal with any puffiness you've got going on. It has turmeric for any dark circles or age pigmentation under your eyes, and that's basically a really lightweight one to use during the day. And then the final product is our Eye Dream, which is our age-defying overnight butter balm. So this is the equivalent really of using a face mask on your eyes. Again, it's got all those sheer and mirror butters there. It's quite thick. You pop it on in the evening, go to bed, wake up in the morning, and that is age-defying, getting rid of all those wrinkles, etc. So any questions or queries, do give me a shout. You can order online as well through www.heatherbennettropic.co.uk. You just do need to remember to select me as your ambassador. So if you select Ambassador Heather Bennett, and then you should get through to me. But any questions or queries, you can come through and check with me. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you, Heather. Lots of beautiful products going on there. Yes, I'm sure that they sound absolutely wonderful. Be lovely to be using those. Right. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Andrew Collier, photography. Lovely to have you with us this evening. Andrew, over to you.
Thank you, Jude. It's lovely to see you all again. I'm Andrew Collier. I'm a portrait photographer. My thing is photographing families and pets. And I've been asked recently by quite a few people if we can take family portraits. I'll show you some examples in a minute, but practicalities of taking family portraits, it's really quite simple. The rule is, if you can work from home, work from home. If you can't work from home, go to work. I can't take portraits of you at my home because you aren't allowed to visit me. But I can come to your home to work. So if we socially distance in your garden or at the front of your house, and I'll show you some examples, we can do family portraits. I've checked recently about how far I am away from people when I'm photographing. And it's virtually impossible to do a family portrait from 2 meters or less. So the laws of physics mean that we have to safe distance. Otherwise, we don't get pictures. The other thing I've heard recently is how many grandparents are missing their grandchildren and how many people are missing seeing their relatives. So this is the time where those family portraits become really, really important. There's a couple of drawbacks. One is hair. As you can see, it's not a problem for me because I don't have much, but most people want to have their hair done before they have their photographs taken, and that makes perfect sense. So as soon as the hairdressers reopen, which we're expecting to be sometime early July, we'll be looking forward to doing family portraits again for those who need a haircut or want a haircut. But for those who are happy with the hair the way it is, don't look so worried, Jude. Those who are looking forward to having their portraits done and are happy with their hair the way it is, we can do family portraits straight away. And I'm starting those from the end of May. And I'm going to now show you some examples by sharing my screen. If I look away to my left, might be all right, but to my left, it's because I'm looking at the second screen, which is to the left of me. And I'm just going to share a screen with you that hopefully you can all see. So this is slightly weird because I can't actually look at the screen without moving away from the camera. This photograph is of 2 young boys in their garden. The approximate size is 20 inches, and that's the size of the inside of the frame. And the picture itself is around 16 inches. 2 little boys in their garden, cute as can be, and I don't think they're really bothered about their hair. I think they look really fun. So let me just see if we can move on to the next picture. Yes, little boy with some daffodils. Now, this is an easy photograph to do. We've missed the season for daffodils this year, but little boy in a garden setting, easy to do. He's not looking at the camera, he's looking at something else, which adds interest to the photograph. This is a young man with his trumpet. I listened to him play while he was while we were doing his portraits. He stopped occasionally so I can take pictures.
Yeah, excuse me for interrupting, Andrew. The photographs are not coming through, unfortunately.
Right, okay, let's stop the screen.
That's it. That had it.
Sorry.
Whatever you did in that last moment before you stopped sharing your screen showed all of those images. But prior to that, we just had a white.
Okay, let's give it another go and see if it worked this afternoon when we were trying it out.
Yes, it's always the way, isn't it? See if it can work.
So let me go back a few. Excuse me. So back to the little boy with the trumpet. Can I just check? Can everybody see that?
You're not sharing your screen yet.
Yeah, sharing it now. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
No, that's not working. Unfortunately, Andrew, that's not working. It's not showing for some reason.
Okay, well, I tell you what, rather than fight on trying to beat technical battles, we did a test this afternoon which worked. But if you want to have a look at my work, anybody that's out there, if you look on Google or Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram for Andrew Collier Photography, you will find me. That's there, and you can look on my website and you can see my work. If you want to have a chat with me, drop me a message or give me a call. It'd be a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, Andrew. And what you could do is perhaps take, if you've got those photos easily accessible, you could pop some of them in the comments on the Facebook live feed that we've got going at the moment, and then yes, people can see them as we.
Yeah, let's find that and see if that works.
Excellent. So that's wonderful. So sorry, there's always some sort of technical issue, isn't there, when it comes to these things? But
yeah,
yes, there's. If you share them on there, that'll be excellent. Did you have anything else to say, Andrew, or did you just want to share your photographs?
No, that's okay. I'll just put some pictures in the comments if I can find them. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you, Andrew. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Leanne from Temple Spa. Hi, Leanne, what have you got to show us this evening?
Hi, Jude, thank you. My name is Leanne Critchley. I'm a Temple Spa lifestyle consultant, and we specialise in skincare for the face, body and soul. We're no animal-derived ingredients, all natural plant extracts, and all Mediterranean essential oils. This week, I want to concentrate on Mental Health Awareness Week, especially with the current situation. A lot more of us are struggling at the moment. So I want to share with you, for those of you who suffer anxiety, stress, lack of sleep, I want to help you to feel a lot calmer, relaxed, and just generally a lot more restored within yourself and for anybody you might know. So first of all, I'm going to share with you the Silent Night. This is a relaxation and slumber kit, and it's £21. And I'll show you what we have in here. So to start off with, we have the Quietude, which is an aroma room spray. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's what you will see in all of our spas, smell in all of our spas. We use this throughout all of our spas. We also have Quietude, Drift Away, which is for your bath, which complements the Quietude. And when you drop this essential oil into your bath, it goes all white and milky. And you can also double this up as a oil for your body. Inside comes AHA, which is for limbs, muscles, and it's great for legs and feet. It's a real rejuvenation, and it leaves a massive, massive tingly feeling that makes you feel amazing. And it's also fabulous, massaged into your shoulders to release all that tension. To complement those, we have our Repose Night Cream, if you can see that there. And this is Also doubles up as a mask, and it's unisex as well, which is absolutely fabulous, and it's amazing for dehydration. So if you've got a skin that's really, really dehydrated, this will replenish all those essential ingredients that you need back into your skin. And to finish this little pack, we have total peace earplugs, which are nice if you really need that total switch off, and a luxurious velour mask, which is one of my favourites. The second wellbeing kit I'm going to go on to is the All Being Well, comes in at £21. Quite similar, but slightly different. And again, in this one, you get your quietude, if you can see that there. You get the relaxation balm. Again, the nighttime repose. And what I love about this one is the Breath of Essence oil. Now, this has so many uses. You can drop it on your pillow, you can drop it in a burner, you can put it onto a little tissue to help you around in the day. It's absolutely fabulous. And I always use this like we used to use when we were children, with a little drop of Vicks and some water, and with your head over the towel, and inhale that, and it really opens up that chest. With anxiety and stress, it's very important to breathe as well. It's not just about putting products onto your body, it's about learning to breathe as well. And these products are amazing to help you to restore inside as well as outside. Now, if you prefer more of a professional treatment, you could maybe go for the Slumber Experience, which is a Begone moisturiser, which is full of vitamin E, basil, olive oil, cucumber and apricot oil. Followed by that is the Toning Essence. This refines, balances, and it's very, very gentle on the skin, but very, very cooling. And this is a spritz bottle, which is absolutely beautiful. That's got tomatoes, lemons, ginger, orange, basil, over 20 oils just in that one. Then comes with this, the Repose again. It's magic. It's our sleep in a jar. You can even just use it on your wrist there when you've got your head on the pillow as well as on your face. It's absolutely amazing. And if you did decide to go for the Slumber collection of the Begone, the Cleanse and the Moisturiser, you get Windows of the Soul eye treatment free. And this is literally velvet in a bottle. It works on all your dark circles, it works on fine lines, and it brightens the eye, it moisturises the eye if anything's dry. Tired eyes especially is amazing when people are working on their screens. And those four come in at £77, £107 normally, but with the eye treatment free, and you can get those four, which are absolutely fabulous. It's like shopping and that in a basket, then put it all in, and that four products are absolutely amazing. And then just to finish, when I was talking to you about the balm for your legs, again, this is another one we have. It's a full-size one, and we have this on offer this week at just £15. Again, it's fabulous just for that switching off and relaxation. So if you want to purchase anything from me tonight, you know where to look, and you can find me at www.templespa.com/Leanne Critchley. All our gifts come boxed. We come with a little chocolate, and you can add a personal message if you want to send this to somebody special to let them know you're thinking about them. Don't forget, it's a mental awareness week, and there's a lot of us that are really struggling at this moment. So thank you, Jude, for that slot tonight. It's been lovely.
Excellent. So thank you very much, Leanne, for sharing those products. They really are very beautiful products indeed, and just owning them is going to make you feel better. So now, last but most definitely not least, we move on to Jill from Hooghly Home Comforts. What have you got for us to snuggle up into this evening, Jill?
I do, thank you. As Jude just said, I'm Jill from Hooghly, and we're all about making people feel happy, feel comfy, feel cozy and feel better. So whether that's a nice little new home accessory for yourself or a treat like some stationery for yourself, we just make it feel just that little bit extra special. So as Leanne and Liz said, this week is Mental Health Awareness Week, and the focus of it is kindness. So I thought it'd be good to just talk about ways to be kind to others, but ways that you can be kind to yourself as well. So little things that you could do to be kind to others, such as paying them a compliment. It would just raise their spirits for the day. But things you could do for yourself and ways to look after your well-being at home is something we're quite passionate about, because the small things make a big difference. So I just thought I'd talk about some of the things we've been doing to try and keep our spirits up, because obviously everything's a little bit strange at the moment. So I'm sure, like many of you, we've been having virtual coffees. Now, I don't know if you've seen these, but these are our new stoneware hug mugs. They've been handmade in West Sussex by a lovely lady called Yvonne, and they're just perfect for a lovely catch up with a friend over a virtual chat. They're £13, so that's those. Other things we've been doing, I've had a go at baking. You might have seen I had a go at making a cake if you follow me on Facebook, and it actually worked out well. But I thought if you were trying to either have a go at baking yourself, or you are a seasoned baker, if you like, we have a couple of recipe books. We have one that's full of Moomin comfort food, which might not be appropriate on a day like today, but it's full of lovely soups and crumbles and things like that. And then we also have our Taste Like Magic recipe book. Now, if you're into your rainbows, this one's for you, because everything in there is rainbow coloured. They've even got rainbow coloured spaghetti, rainbow coloured slush. So that's a great little book. They're £8.99 each. The other thing I've been doing, what I'm renowned for doing, is having naps in the afternoon, and I love to snuggle up under a blanket. Now, this one is one of my favourite ones. It's reversible, and it's green on one side and soft grey on the other. Really, really soft and lovely to snuggle up under. Or if you decided you wanted to light your chimney in an evening and just sit outside with a nice glass of wine, it's nice to just throw a blanket over you. So they're perfect for that. And that one, our soft green warm grey one, is £30. Other things we've been doing is reading, watching films together as a family. My son loves colouring in tickets and getting popcorn out and really enjoying a family film. But we've also been going out in the fresh air loads, going out for walks, sitting in the garden. We'd done assault courses in the garden, which was great fun. I was a bit miffed that my husband beat me. But talking of which, Father's Day is coming up, and so we have to be kind to Dad. So whether you decide to give him breakfast in bed, or play games with him, or you could even build him a dad den with an ice bucket for his beers in the garden. But one thing we thought was to put together just a couple of little packages for dads, for kids to give to dads that aren't going to break the bank, but just that little treat for them. So we've got these mugs. They're a big chunky mug, and we've put them together with sachets of latte. So they can make a lovely frothy coffee for them. And we've also, that's the other one. Now, if you put them with the coffee, they're £12. And then we've also got these Dad's Genius Ideas notepads with a pen, and that's £10. So they're nice little gifts. You could put them all together, and we have those for £19 altogether. Everything comes individually wrapped from us, and we've manned up our packaging, especially for Father's Day. So we've got gold or silver. We didn't think our traditional pink was quite fitting for Father's Day. So there are Father's Day bits. I just thought you might want to see some of our stationery, because you can already see them on the website, but you don't get to see them properly. So we have these lovely meal planners, which has a meal planner on one side and a shopping list on the other. So as you're planning your meals, you can make your shopping list. And we have 2 designs of those. They're made by Busy Bee. You might have seen their stationery around. They seem to be very popular. They are £8.99. And then we also have these sparkly Stardust notebooks. Can you see how that's glittering? This one's the black one. We also have a blue one. These are £9. They're ruled inside, and they've also got a space for the dates. And then lastly, I just wanted to show you our lovely rose gold metallic clip pens. They've got a lovely sparkly bit on the end, and they've got a metallic lid, so you don't lose it. And they're £1.99. So everything's available on our website now. We do track deliveries from £2.90. Most things tend to fall into that category, but obviously as packages get heavier, they get a little bit more expensive. And everything comes individually wrapped. So if you're buying a gift for someone or just treating yourself, it feels extra special. Thanks, Jude.
Excellent. That's wonderful. It's I don't know about you, but buying for fathers can be really challenging. So to be given all of these options of packages is absolutely superb. So thanks ever so much, Jill. That's excellent. Right, well, that brings us to the end of this week's Artisan Hour. Thank you so much to those of you that were able to join us live, but this recording will be shared on Facebook and on other social media. So do hope that people will be able to get a chance to have a see of the different products we've had on offer this evening. So this is done regularly on a Wednesday, 7 o'clock until 8 o'clock. So please do follow us on Facebook in order to be kept up to date with the notifications of what we've got coming up. Next week, we will be having home comforts, we'll be having jewellery, we'll be having beauty products, home fragrances. No doubt we'll have Liz with her books and Andrew with his photography. We'll fix that little issue we had there. So thank you so much for your time this evening. Go and enjoy the last of the rays, and I will see you next week. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye-bye.